Hello my friends and welcome back to If Only April. Today we're doing some super exciting project and we're gonna be making an outdoor console table with a cement tabletop. Ta-da! It was my first time working with cement in such big scale and I was kind of intimidated at first, so I watched a lot of YouTube videos and I finally nailed it, how to make one. To create a mold for the cement tabletop, you need to take a melamine board. I used a table saw to cut all the parts, but then later I switched to the circular saw, but you can decide which one works better. You also need to figure out the thickness of your tabletop. Since mine was covered by the planks from the base, the thickness didn't really matter, so I just went for 1 inch thick. Okay guys, so to create the mold for this cement tabletop, I just simply put together the melamine board and yeah, so I made this sort of mold. I mean, I really hope it's gonna work out. Never done it before, so yes, let's do it. Put together melamine board using self-tapping screws. Make sure that it's even. This is probably the most important step. Use level at all the times and all the sides, because if it's not even, the tabletop gonna be so skewed and you definitely don't want that. When you attach this sort of box together, the next step would be to seal the edges of this mold. I got the cheapest silicone I could find and I went with it on the all inside edges. You need to do this to prevent cement from escaping and yeah, get the nice clean edges in the end. I mean, it's even, so fingers crossed that it's actually gonna turn out even in the end. But yeah, so basically we have our mold ready. It's even from all the ways and let's mix the concrete. Oh, one more thing that I wanted to add, as you can see, I added this cardboard under this whole thing because when I'm gonna be pouring cement, there's gonna be a lot of leftovers and we don't want that to get on the floor because then yeah, the cleanup would be a mess. So yeah, just put something under, maybe a plastic bag or something. To make sure that the cement tabletop not gonna crumble, you need to some sort of reinforce it with a chicken wire. So I got this steel chicken wire and yeah, you need to cut it to size before you start mixing cement because then it would just become too late, yeah. So just make sure that you prepare all the materials at once. Also make sure to wear gloves when you cut in this chicken wire because yes, it gets a bit scratchy and you don't want to hurt yourself. So yeah, make sure that you're using protective gear. Yay! Oh, last one, come on! Ouch. Okay. We did it! Oh, don't tell me it's too big. Please don't tell me it's too big. Well, it is a little bit too big. Well, that's an easy fix. Very easy fix. I just got it. Yay! Yep. This is it, I guess. Yeah, do you know why it's so bended? Because when I was trying to put it in the car, I just shoveled it all in. So yeah, so I have to straighten it out somehow. I'm not sure how to do it. Oh. Damn it, this thing is actually dangerous to work with. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, get in there. Yay! Perfection. Okay, perfect. So I made this tabletop a little bit too shallow on purpose because I hope that I'm gonna use less cement and I really hope that yeah, it's gonna be not as heavy as the probably 2-inch thick one. So yeah, let's get to the hard part to start mixing cement. Make sure that you're wearing a respiratory protection because you don't want the dust to get to your lungs. That's really bad. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. For the cement, you have few options what to use. You can use cement mix or you can use a mortar mix. So mortar mix, it cures very fast, like within 15 minutes. So there's some benefits to it and there's also some disadvantages. The disadvantage is that it cures super fast and you have to work super fast. At some point I realized that my camera wasn't working and I had to go run away and to get a new battery, and when I came back the cement started hardening, which was not ideal, but we still made it work. Just simply mix the cement as per instructions. For the whole tabletop, I used a half of this 50-pound bag, which was 22.5 pounds, but I also made it in batches. So I did the first batch, 11 pounds, and then I put the chicken wire in between, and then I went again, I mixed another batch and poured it on top. I got this little tool to smooth the cement and it worked like a charm. I'm not sure what's the name of it, but I'm gonna have a link for you. Also, please know that I wrote a big blog post about all the details and everything that went down and all the links with all the products that I used, so you can check over there for the reference, because yeah, there's more details, and if you want to make something similar, that's gonna make your life so much easier. Why I suggest to mix it in batches, like I did in 2 batches, is because the first time I did it, and when I put the mesh, the cement started hardening already, because remember, I used the mortar mix and not the cement mix. And yeah, so it was curing super fast. And if you're gonna just use one batch, it just probably gonna start hardening in the bucket, and you definitely don't want that to happen. Also, make sure that you have a bucket with water right next to you so you can clean your tools and clean everything right away. When I pour the cement, I just let it be for some time and really hope that something good gonna come out of it. But I moved on and started building the base for our outdoor console table. Before you even start cutting the wood, just make sure that you prep the wood. I used my table saw to square the edges, and then I sanded it very well before the assembly. This way a furniture piece will come out more finished and more professional looking. I cannot stress it enough, because you don't want those rounded edges that come with the construction lumber to be in your furniture. I would just want to mention that I used 2x4s and 2x3s because that's what I had on hand, and I have plans for this build on my blog that you can download for free, but you can also use 2x4s throughout all this project, or you can use 2x3s also. It's not really gonna matter. And to attach all the pieces, I used the crack jack and pocket holes because I just love it, and they look so seamless, and yeah, you don't see the screws outside. So first I started by creating 2 sides, assembling 2 sides. You can start this project and you can assemble it in any order that you want, but I just felt that this was the most convenient for me. So I made both sides with the legs, and then I used the sideboards to attach the legs together. Does it make sense? Almost there. I need to attach other side and then attach the bottom and then also attach the bit on the top, the place where we can put the cement on, but we're getting there. And please, people, please don't judge me for my dirty garage. I'm going to clean it at some point. Definitely not today, but yeah, sometime soon. Stay tuned. Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna continue to listen to my book. Amazing book. At all times, make sure that you're using level and the speed square to make sure that it's all even and all square. I can't stress this enough, because that's gonna ensure that your project looks so finished and professional looking, and yeah, even. That's what we need. It's actually super important to have the base super even, so the tabletop gonna fit in it. Throughout the whole project, I used the right-angled clamp, and yes, I mean, I've said it so many times already, this is my absolutely favorite thing to build furniture with, because it helps the angles to be square, and this is what we thriving for, right? Always use the wood glue, because as you remember, the wood glue gives you a stronger bond than any screws. When the legs were attached, it was time to move on and build the shelf. Where you're gonna attach the shelf is totally up to you, but I made my shelf 6 inches from the bottom, and yeah, so I could put the slats on it, and it would be so perfect to put like some nice baskets over there and just have this nice shelf for extra storage. Yay! Okay. Guys, and if you're asking yourself why I'm actually building this on the floor, if I have like the whole workbench, it's a very valid question. It's because I guess I'm too lazy to clean up all the mess before I start. Oh my god, this is like really very embarrassing, but yeah, I'll take care of it at some point. But now let's continue building this thing. Now we need to create some sort of what is it called, like a bottom. And then we're gonna put the cement in, and we're gonna hope that the cement actually gonna fit the cement tabletop. I still didn't undo it yet, so it's still curing, but fingers crossed this is gonna fit. We've got the bottom part for the slats on the bottom, so we're gonna have a storage. Overall, it's quite an easy project. Everything is like very square and very counterintuitive, and yeah, it shouldn't take you a long time to build it. I was making this project over a course of a few weeks, but that was like because of my personal preference. But yeah, you probably could whip it up in one weekend for sure. And now we're gonna cut 1x4 at 10 inches, and we're gonna put it over here. Lovely. So to make the shelf, I cut the slats at 10 inches, 1x4s at 10 inches, and yeah, but for some reason they just didn't want to fit, and it was so frustrating. But yeah, nothing that a little bit of trimming of the wood can't fix, right? Whoa, all of them? Whoa! It's okay. It's so much better when it's longer than when it's shorter, right? Actually measure this. Okay, friends, let's try it again. I just trimmed these ends a little bit. Let's see. Yeah! Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, I'll need to sand it a little bit, but oh wow. Okay, we're not talking. Okay, we're not talking yet. We're not talking. We're not talking. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, one more time. Just one more time. Yes! Okay. We did it! Yes! So you see there's like a little gap over there, so I don't think I'm gonna close it. I think I'm just gonna make this like with a little very small gap, but I still need to sand it, kind of like a very small gap, but I still need to sand it. You see the edges, and then we're gonna take it upstairs. But first we need to make a support for our tabletop, the cement tabletop, and really hope that the cement tabletop cured correctly. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add this planks, and like if you notice, I'm using just like a scrap wood that I had from the bed that I made before, and yeah, because it's not going to be seen anyways, and I don't want to waste like a really good wood on this. So I'm gonna measure an inch from the top. This is how thick the tabletop, the cement tabletop is, and then with using crack jig, I'm just gonna attach it. I mean, sounds easy, right? Let's see how it goes. was such a hot day and I was kind of getting annoyed because some parts like didn't go as well as I wanted it to go, so I couldn't assemble some parts of it as smoothly. So yeah, so I just decided to take a break and come back to it later. Okay guys, I have something to say. So if you try to do something, right, to build some piece of furniture or whatever, something, and it's not going anywhere, it's like everything works against you, just drop everything and leave. Just leave. And just like leave it be, come back the next day, pick it up where you left it, because most likely you're just gonna ruin it all, and yeah, you're not gonna do anything good. So I'm leaving. Okay, so it's been already a couple of days. It's been already a week, over a week, since I touched this thing, so it's definitely cured, the cement definitely cured, and today we're gonna disassemble the mold and see if this actually works. Then I started disassembling the mold and to see how the cement cured, and keep in mind that my cement tabletop was outside probably for probably over a week because I just couldn't get back to this project. And yeah, I kind of feel that helped the cement to cure very, very well. It was a bit hard to disassemble the mold because, as you remember, there was silicone that was holding those boards together, and I probably should have used a cutter knife or something to cut it off, but good ideas always come later, right? So after I unscrewed it, I ended up hammering it out, and yeah, well, it was done in the end, but that took some time. Oh, it's not even that heavy. Oh my god! It worked! Look at this, how smooth it is. I mean, yeah, there's like still the bubbles, but I can fix this. You know, like if I'm gonna just mix a little bit of cement and reapply it again. But oh my god, check this out. The only thing I hope now is that it's gonna fit into my table. Let's try it. Oh no. 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 It's okay. It's like probably better that it's bigger than if it would be smaller. I just need to I guess cut a bit from this side, but cement. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna figure it out. Put this one back. First of all, I need to add another plank over there. This is what I'm gonna do. So I decided that I'm just gonna use 3 planks because this thing is not that heavy as I thought it would be, and the tabletop. And now I'm gonna try to sand it, the edges a little bit. Basically, I ended up kind of sanding off some parts of the cement board because it wasn't that much. It was probably 1/8 of an inch, maybe even less. So after a long time of me sanding and scraping off this cement side, I finally fit the cement tabletop into the base. Yoo-hoo! Yes! I did it! This is like a very evil laugh. Wow. Okay, that took me a minute. Okay, so now a little bit of finishing touches and make the bottom, and we can stain it, and it's ready. And the rest was easy. I just attached the slats on the bottom for the bench with my bread nailer, and I also used the painter's sticks to make sure that the distance between those slats is even in all the way. In the end, I just sealed it with the same oil that I sealed the outdoor sofa with, and if you haven't seen the outdoor sofa video yet, make sure to check that out because this side table is actually matching the outdoor sofa that I built a few weeks ago. It was inspired by West Elm, by the Portside set, and I cannot tell you how happy I am with the outcome. This was such a challenging project, and I was like probably more nervous than I should have been because it turned out just amazing. And yes, I keep staring at that and I can't believe that I just built a tabletop from cement. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and now it inspired you to actually go and build something for yourself. Well, leave me comments below and I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye!